Shadow, you the mayor.
Okay, what's up then?
This is going viral right now. I guess he like kidnapped his girl. What? So let's just see what the fuck going on.
What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I'm going to speak on this breaking news story in regard from TMZ, and there's a lot of other publications speaking on this. Apparently, Zion Williamson is being accused and sued by a woman who claims that for years.
And let's not forget, accused doesn't mean he did it, right? But let's see. He probably did do that shit though. I'm not gonna lie.
Years, Zion Williamson has been assaulting her, abusing her. Now, this is an anonymous woman. I want to make it clear. Apparently, this, as of me doing this video, because her identity has not been revealed, I have my theories as to who it is. It's not anybody I feel like that we've seen him with, but apparently it's a girl he's been dealing with since college.
I say it's not that girl, that P star or whatever. I guess not. And
now this thing is going viral. Everybody is saying he's guilty, guilty, guilty. Let me say this. None of you know the truth. None of you. I don't. Y'all don't. Zion Williamson do, and this particular female does. And now she's seeking to sue him. Let me tell y'all something. I tweeted about this on Twitter. I said, they are weaponizing women against men now more than ever. This is why the red pill philosophy matters. I am 100% about the true definition of the red pill philosophy, not that BS that y'all be seeing around here recently, but the true definition of going red pill, which means self, which means discipline, which means managing your time and being able to put women in a distance.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. There's obviously extremes to everything, but just stay focused on yourself. You feel me? That's really what matters for real.
Right. They actually have made fun of men for not wanting to be in relationships with women, not wanting marriage, not even wanting to have relations with them. They make fun of men like that. But when you have men out here who are over sexual, and that's what Zion Williamson is, he's one of these over, like he's very horny. We see from his past behaviors dealing with the adult film star.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you don't even have to look too hard to find that information,
Mariah Mills. There was a Caucasian female that put him on black. Well, she didn't. Her brother did, right? Because he was messing around with her a couple years ago. We know that he got into a relationship with this particular woman here and had a child with her. And I believe he broke up with her and got with another woman. And
I say, okay, like she's pretty, but damn, this nigga said, fuck it. I'm in the league. We talking about we gotta be together. Nah.
She ended up going to jail for assaulting that woman. That is his personal life off the court. He's a young man. One thing about Zion Williamson is that he's very immature. He's very immature. You can tell he's been coddled, and he's never been told no probably in his life. Now again,
not when you're dunking like that. You seen what he be doing? The goddamn, y'all seen the windmills, all that type of shit. Like, yeah, they're not gonna tell him no, bro.
Let's know what happened. More information is gonna come out, but this is just my initial thoughts. Reading this story, speaking on this story, I want to speak on Zion Williamson, the man. He is a big kid. He's a big goofy kid who's never been held accountable in his life, who you can tell didn't get girls until he got to college or after college when he got to the NBA.
I'm not gonna lie, shit, he was going crazy in high school, bro. The hustle was probably going back then. I'm not gonna lie, just cause, feel me, like he doing all these dunks and shit.
As a basketball player, he is, and he doesn't know he doesn't know how to control himself. And I don't know what the people around him, his parents, family, none of these people are getting through to him. I believe, if they are trying, the Pelicans are not holding him accountable. Only time the Pelicans have held him accountable is with a weight clause in his contract. You got to lose weight. And if you don't, there's a clause in his contract. But other than that, they are coddling him as well. This man.
Yeah, did they say he's 7 years in the NBA and has never played a single minute of playoff time? Like, yo, that's crazy, bro. Come on, that's crazy.
Has been drugged through the mud by Mariah Mills. And he has, as of yet, to get any type of legal representation to defend him publicly. Where's his publicist? He has none of that. He has no PR team, none of that. He's a big kid that likes to play video games and eat junk food, and he does not like to live in the real world. He doesn't. which is why these allegations here, because I think Mariah Mills tried to say that that I think that he abused her. Didn't she make accusations like that towards him?
Yeah, but even then, this might sound kind of crazy. Like, just because she's a P star, like, people aren't going to take her serious. You get me?
Instead of getting himself together as a man, he still sees himself as a kid who plays basketball. No PR team, no legal team, and he just thinks these allegations are just going to go away. These allegations have gone viral. Everybody's talking about it. You're not going to be able to ignore this like you did Mariah Mills. You're just not.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I did it once before, I can do it again. Like, nah, bro, that's not how this works.
He thinks he's going to be able to do that, but I don't think he's going to be able to do that. And the Pelicans need to hold him accountable and tell him, listen, you need to get representation, get you a PR team, and get some discipline. Do we have to put that clause in your contract as well?
Then again, too, it's like, you got to remember, like, the NBA is a business, and these players are employees. Like, you know, what business really goes around, like, scolding employees, what they do on their off time? You know what I mean? Like, not a lot. And yeah, there's some things that they're going to press you for, like Ja in the gun situation, but bro, like, you're a grown man. Like, they're not gonna chase after you and be like, oh, make sure you do this, make sure you do that. No, like, did anyone do that for Delonte West? No, nobody did. Like, you feel me? They just give you the money and say good luck. You feel me? Hope you don't fuck it up.
Your off the court behavior, because that's what's probably going to happen. Now let's get into these allegations. A woman claimed to be one of Zion Williamson's exes has filed a lawsuit against the NBA star alleging he assaulted, kidnapped, and terrorized her on multiple occasions throughout their years-long relationship. Now, mind you, this particular person who's making these accusations, she says she's been dealing with him for years. So I guess she's been dealing with all this abuse for 5 years.
Yeah. So why now? Why now? Just come out with it.
The explosive.
Hasten said, I swear it's every offseason for Zion. Nah, for real, bro. Like, he's definitely a crash out.
So suit, which has been obtained by TMZ Sports, was filed in Los Angeles on Thursday by Jane Doe, who says she began dating Williamson in 2018 while he was playing for the Duke's men basketball team. The woman alleges that in 2020, a little over a year after Williamson left the Blue Devils to join the New Orleans Pelicans, the basketball player assaulted her in Southern California. Again, where does he get all this time on his hands? According to the suit, the violent incident took place in September 23rd of 2020 after a woman had gone to Williamson's Beverly Hills home. The accuser said that she told Williamson she was tired and wanted to go to sleep, but he called her stuck up and said B and told her she could not go to sleep without having relations with him. Williamson then allegedly pinned her down on the bed and assaulted her. Afterwards, the lawsuit states Williamson took her phone through it and then choked and screamed at her for talking too much. The woman alleges Williamson emitted an odor of alcohol throughout the encounter. Days later, on October 10th of 2020, the accuser alleged that Williamson assaulted her again after he got angry that she wouldn't.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when you start throwing around that word, the R word, like, it's like, bro, like, that's just immediate credibility annihilation. You get me? Like, even if you didn't do it, like, just the fact that you're accused of it, in most people's minds, like, dog, you're already guilty of it. Like, so you just had this nice ass life or whatever, and that shit just blew the fuck up. Like, you feel me? You fucking lacking, bro.
That she wanted to leave him to visit friends in San Diego. According to the suit, Williamson took her phone and laptop following the assault, preventing her from getting medical care. These two incidents were not isolated. The lawsuit states Williamson continued to abuse her and batter the plaintiff in California and other states, including Louisiana and Texas, until the relationship ended in 2023. I want y'all to understand something. He was with a whole nother woman. Let me show.
And multi-state, like, if he does get charged, like, you could basically say, like, it's different charges for doing it across state lines and shit. Like, so that just makes it worse.
Show y'all this woman. He's been with this woman, I believe, since 2023? So that when he stopped dealing.
If y'all fucking with the stream, please subscribe. Roman said 1,000 subscribers. What the fuck? 1,000 is crazy.
With the other woman and start dealing with her. But I want to know, how do you stay with somebody that long? Y'all gotta just stay with me here. You mean to tell me that you put up with this for 5 years? You put up with this, Zion doing all these things to you for 5 years, and you did not leave? You did not say anything? You didn't go to police? Well, we're going to get into it some more. The lawsuit states Williamson strangled the woman with such force that she reasonably feared for her life and eventually lost consciousness multiple times between 2020 and 2023 in California and Louisiana. The woman also claims that Williamson threatened to have his security guard shoot her multiple times. She alleged Williamson threatened to have.
This is a lot of shit, bro. This is a lot of stuff. I don't know, gang.
Have his security take the life of her parents as well. First of all, I did not know he had security. He has security, but he doesn't have good lawyers. How do you have security but no good lawyers? You need to be more concerned about yourself legally instead of having security. But this is according to this lawsuit. During one of the 2022 incident in Louisiana, the lawsuit states Williamson pointed a loaded weapon at the woman's head and causing her to reasonably fear for her life. The accuser says in a suit, Williamson often kicked her with his feet and beat her with his hands. He also claimed the 24-year-old would force her to leave her apartment and intentionally imprison her in a car until he transported her to a different location. Listen, I'm not laughing at her, but this just seems like this is some wild
Yeah, this some goddamn like Diddy shit. Like for real. We thought it was just gonna end at the the essay, but damn, like bro, you doing a lot. Like
allegations. I'm sorry. These are some. Even in Diddy's case, he ain't got nothing like this.
You feel me? That's what I said on some Diddy shit. Like if this is actually real, my fault. I was looking for my phone case.
Intentionally imprisoning her in a car until he transported her to a different location. These are some wild allegations. Wild. She said one time as he tried to stop her from escaping the vehicle.
Casey said, "This is crazy on me, bro. He's officially fucking lost it."
He hit her with the head, hit her in the head with the door and caused her to lose consciousness. According to the suit, when many of the wrongful acts were committed, Williamson was either drunk or on cocaine. So she claims that he is drinking and on cocaine. So we don't want to litigate this case in the
that's what they call it, the rich man's drug, cocaine. Like, is it really?
Media. Doe's attorney Sam E. Taylor of the Lanier law firm told TMZ Sports on Friday, but I will say this is a very serious case as reflected in the pleadings that have been filed, and our client looks forward to her day in court to seek justice on the matter. So suing somebody for money is justice. That's the new justice. I thought putting somebody in jail. These type of allegations, you need to file charges. Why are you looking at a lawsuit?
Because there's no money in criminal charges. What? You only make money in what's it called? Fucking not criminal court, the other court. Fuck. I know what it's called too. I just forgot it.
If you want justice, but I guess justice has a dollar.
Civil court. Yeah, civil court.
Sign on it. And as you can see, they say they reached out for his reps for comment, but they haven't heard back because the guy, he doesn't have a legal team. I don't believe. Zion is in trouble if this continues to get pushed, but the Pelicans aren't going to do anything. They're afraid of him. They're afraid to hold him accountable. He's the franchise.
I don't think they're afraid of him. They just invested too much money in him already. They've already paid the guy. He was supposed to be the next LeBron. Like, it's embarrassing when it doesn't work out because it's like, damn, this whole time you just wasted time.
The Pelicans need to push him to publicly say something or get a better legal team, because all he's doing is making a fool of himself in that organization. They already done fired. Didn't they fire the head coach and the GM?
Yeah,
probably because they want to trade Zion, and they don't hold him accountable except for the weight clause. If these allegations are true, wouldn't you want him to have, to be jailed and not seek monetary gains? I don't know where this case is going to go.
They don't care about none of that. And like bruh said earlier, like right now, women are being weaponized. Like, you know what I mean? Like, go in there, make him like you, and then get him upset. And like make him like hit you or whatever. And then we'll sue that nigga later. Like, it's a very profitable plan when you think about it. This shit fucked up. Like, feel me, targeting all these people? Like,
I really don't. But I hope Zion, becomes mature and handles himself in the proper way. Again, looking at these allegations, Zion is a big guy. If Zion is beating on this girl, he's going to do a lot of damage. And again, I don't like these whole anonymous lawsuits. What are you hiding? Are you afraid of Zion? You're not afraid to put this lawsuit out there because he's going to know who you are anyway. So I don't know. These allegations are wild, but y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Do you think he's guilty? I know he's a freak. I know he's horny. He's constantly horny, messing around all these different women. But does that mean that he's guilty of this? Because this, according to the woman, This has been going on since 2020. So for 3 years, he was terrorizing her while dating other women. So y'all let me know what y'all think.
But still, like I said, why is it just now coming out? You know, I wonder who the lawyer is that's putting all this stuff together. But nah, yeah. Damn, we just watching the downfall of all these people. I'm like, fuck.